see what he looking like. Ooh, damn, 10-41. Good God.
Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Holy shit. Oh, he just threw a pick his first drive. This is about to be a kickoff. I'm about to have
underway in Southern California.
I have $60. Yeah, that's one big blink. You better shape up.
They go play action here on first down. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Yeah, get your star receiver involved.
That's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because you know, part of his stature,
you better shape up.
Covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people, and right away, they told the other teams, guess what? He's just better.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
Oh my gosh.
It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt, and his guys are going to take over at the 39.
I didn't think he would, man. I really thought he would get out there faster than what he did. You better shape up.
First quarter, first drive.
Cause I need a man.
That hurts.
Come on, Chris, you're better than that. Josh, why don't you just quit and accept your loss?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
He's got the whole freaking.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Oh, what you call me, Philly? You're in my rub up against you, boosh gadoosh.
They'll pitch it out to Bell. And now running right through it. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Oh, get a cop up against you, old boosh gadoosh. You better shape up. Yeah.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Quit while you're ahead, good boy.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Meebing.
Quit while you're ahead. That's what you should have did, you good boy.
And that'll lead to a 4th down.
This late birch, it's not for everybody. Not everybody can perform at optimum. Well, that's because the guy you were playing was a straight up buster.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers.
It's just retire. Oh, good punt. Retire your freaking player allowance. Tag.
That opening drive
and
ended
just
with the INT.
play to get back to that old
guy
playing for the fun of it. Great matches. That's what you want to do.
You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Yeah. For the right side here, it's Allen. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them. Especially
you who, what?
Receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher.
He's about to play somebody again. He gonna bust your cheeks. Gonna look for somebody worse. You better shape up.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he stopped immediately there.
Okay, Cocoa Puffs.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down. Rivers now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Caught left side, Williams. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Cluster.
Rivers on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. First down, Rivers. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Give the tackle there to Morgan Burnett.
And they've stopped them on the first 2 downs. Obviously, this is an important play coming up here. I think it's more so for the guys on defense because if they stop them here, I think they've set the tone for the entire game, how difficult it's going to be to score on them.
Hey, left. Hey, Delta.
3rd and goal for Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Cameron Hayward in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Pittsburgh taking back over here in a second on offense. And the Steelers back on the beam after their 2nd straight win, 3rd in the last 4 games, defeating division rival Cincy this past week in Charles, 28-21.
Yeah, and that's the 7th straight win over Cincinnati, including the postseason. And we all remember that last postseason meeting where it looked like Cincinnati had them beat, and it got away from them. Some teams just have other teams' numbers, and right now that's what Pittsburgh has going against Cincinnati. But the open week, next week, could not have come at a better time for Pittsburgh. They're hot, but they'll get a chance to get some rest. And then their next 2 games in the division. Cleveland has played better this year despite their loss this past week against the LA Chargers. And then Baltimore, who's shutting everyone down on defense, especially in the second half.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards on the play. Last stop. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Stepping up, he'll try and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. A first down throw here for Rivers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, let's take a step back and look league-wide here, Charles. What contender do you think is in the most trouble through 6 weeks? I would not have thought Jacksonville a couple of weeks ago, but, boy, very flat performances against KC and Dallas.
Yeah, and we expect them to be a dominant team on the defensive side of the ball week in and week out, and Dallas just shredded them in their game on Sunday. But I don't think Jacksonville's in as much trouble as maybe Denver is. Denver's 2-4. 4 straight losses, and Kansas City setting a heck of a pace in the AFC West. Vance Joseph, the second-year coach in Denver, many thought he wouldn't return after last year. Got a second opportunity. This isn't helping him.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Javon Hargrave. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
12.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now Roethlisberger going to hand the ball. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Following the interception here, Rivers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Hey, go orange.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Hey, left. Alpha! White! Behind!
Third and short yardage, Rivers. Flushed out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though he threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
The good old toss play, and this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, able to seal that side, but the guy that we don't give enough credit to, wide receivers. They have to do a great job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play can be spilled in the backfield. In this case, everyone handled their responsibilities, and they picked up really nice yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Let's go.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And McDonald here over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just a third corner if he's a bigger guy and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up. Give him different angles, different looks like a good boxer does.
Big Ben going to take it himself. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Now they'll try to sweep with Bell. And he'll get 3 up to midfield. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. On second down, it's Bell. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. And that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. It was Joe Hayden, the former Pro Bowler, that came up to get him down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Hey. 12. Play. You. Ready.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Rocket. Let's go.
Here's Rivers. Escaping, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cameron Hayward in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Rivers to throw. Forced out to his left. Now, and this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So that will wipe the 6 off the scoreboard.
You talk about dampening a celebration. That's a touchdown pass that's going to be called back because of the penalty.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, it's Bell. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Now they'll toss it to Bell running left. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range, not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Hey! Shoot! Buffalo walk.
Now Rivers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Javon Hargrave in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Rivers. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here.
Out, valet, walk out, all these bins I lost count, cause I'm too up right now, too